Before I tell you today's story, I want to ask you something. Do you hide your dreams in a dark corner? Do you tuck your potential away, in a drawer, in a dusty file, or a silent heart, and feel safe because you haven't risked anything? Then this story is for you, because it may be the most important thing you hear today. Stay with me. I promise you will not regret it. In a village tucked between high mountains, there lived a man named Elias. Elias was a good man. He was a kind man. But he was a man of tomorrow. Every morning, he stood on his porch looking at the wild, uncarved slopes. "One day, I will own the finest honey farm in the valley," he would say. "I will have rows of hives and gold in my pockets." His wife, Martha, would pause her scrubbing. She had heard this for 12 years. "Elias," she said softly, "a map is just paper until you walk the path. Without a single step, your one day is just a ghost." Elias would puff out his chest. "I am waiting for the perfect season." The perfect season never arrived. The neighbors no longer asked about his plans. They simply nodded and walked past, a silence that felt colder than any winter wind. One evening, his grandson Leo came to him, holding a worn-out shoe with a hole in the sole. "Grandpa," he whispered, "can we fix this? It hurts to walk to school." Martha looked at their small cupboard. It held half a loaf of bread. She didn't say a word, but her eyes were tired. That night, Elias couldn't sleep. The next day, with his pride tucked away, he went to the timber yard. He hauled heavy logs. He sanded rough planks until his fingers bled. The work was exhausting. His joints stiffened. His breath grew short. He came home smelling of sawdust and sweat every single night. He thought, "This is a loop. I work to eat, and I eat to work. I am a wheel spinning in the mud." He received his weekly pay, a few silver coins. "It isn't much," he told Martha, "but we must keep it safe." He found an old ceramic jug, dropped the coins inside, and buried it beneath a loose floorboard. Every week, he added a coin. The sound of the clink was his only comfort. He stopped buying coffee. He wore his coat until it was rags. He watched his family eat small portions while he stared at the floorboard. A year passed. The jug was heavy. Elias took it to the market, heading for the man who sold beehives and equipment. "I have saved for a year," Elias said proudly. "Give me 3 strong hives." The merchant looked at the coins and sighed. "Elias, the price of cedar and wax has doubled. This jug, it is only enough for 1 small, empty hive. No bees, just the box." Elias felt the world tilt. "But I sacrificed everything for this jug." The merchant shrugged. "Money kept in a hole stays the same size, but the world grows hungrier every day. Your savings shrank while they sat still." That night, Elias sat in the dark. Leo asked, "Grandpa, did the jug get bigger?" Elias had no answer. That silence was the sharpest pain he had ever felt. The next morning, Elias didn't go to the timber yard. He took his remaining coins and bought one tiny, humble colony of bees from a local boy. He didn't save the money. He put it to work. He tended those bees like they were his own breath. He learned their patterns. He planted flowers. The first month, they produced 1 small jar of honey. He sold it and bought better sugar for the winter. The next month, they produced 3 jars. He didn't hide the profit. He bought a second hive. Suddenly, the work didn't feel like a cage. It felt like a garden. A year later, the hillside wasn't empty. It hummed with life. Leo had new shoes, and the cupboard was never empty. Elias realized, a coin in a jug is just metal. A bee in a hive is an empire. Today's story gives us 3 powerful English words. Stagnant. S-T-A-G-N-A-N-T. This means not flowing or growing, foul from standing still. Like the money in the jug, or a mind that refuses to learn. Do not let your life become stagnant. Invest. I-N-V-E-S-T. To put money, time, or energy into something with the expectation of a result. Elias stopped saving and started investing. Yield, Y-I-E-L-D, the amount produced, the harvest of your work. What does your daily routine yield? If it yields nothing, change the routine. Elias wasn't a failure, he was just frozen. He was afraid that a small start wasn't enough. But one small, living hive changed his destiny. The greatest poverty is not an empty pocket. The greatest poverty is an unused gift. Stop waiting for the perfect season. Start where you are. Use what you have. Make something move today. If this story sparks something in you, share it with someone who is currently waiting. Like this video and subscribe to Aaron Motivational Tales for more stories to build your mindset and your English. See you in the next story.